Did you just separate in that? The one brick.
The one brick that's missing. Well, it's not that bad. We are heading out to go to Budapest via train. I'm very excited.
Are you now? Now you're excited?
Was I not excited before?
I don't know. You've been very like, I don't know what Budapest is going to be like.
Oh, I'm excited about the train.
I see.
But I am excited about Budapest too. I think that will be also cool. Mostly because I know nothing about it.
What's happening?
And there's an air of adventure when you don't know about something.
So weird.
It is that time. I got the key.
Bye, apartments. I love you.
Well, we've made it to the train station. We are now trying to figure out the platform. Fancy. Welcome to our sweet cabin.
Welcome aboard. This is business class.
Business
Regio
class.
Jet. And before you think anything mean about us, this place was cheaper than a flight from Park to Budapest, and it wasn't even that much different from the regular seats. So why not? It also came with a welcome prosecco drink, which mine is gone. And
Wait, how much were these tickets?
I think total it was like 70. So
70 euro?
I think so. I'd have to check.
Dang.
I think it was like
For your own
35
cabin?
person. Yeah, we are sharing it with one other person, but we've already become besties with him. So
He's
that
amazing.
That works out nice. It's an 8-hour train ride, so we are on here for a while. But there's Wi-Fi. There's a woman who comes by all the time asking if we want treats, just like in Harry Potter. We'll say, "We'll take the lot."
Everything comes back to Harry Potter. Our viewers are just like, okay, we're done with Harry Potter. 10 of 10. What do you recommend?
Regio Jet.
Just a little teaser for what's upcoming. We'll be on an overnight train in like a couple weeks. So we'll also have a review for that as well, which will be super awesome. But there won't be our awesome friend.
You know, we should convince him to come to Berlin.
Yes. Also, we need to figure out his name.
Although yeah, that is true.
We're here. We're here. 700 bucks, Shelby. That's a lot. These have to be the fastest escalators I've ever seen.
I feel like escalators are already difficult, and here they're
So
really making
impressive.
it like a skill tonight. This is our friend Omar from the train ride. He's from Sicily. We're at our apartment building.
Ooh, we're both pooped, but Omar demands party.
You were the one that suggested
I am the one that suggested it. We met this amazing Italian man on our train ride.
He's our new best friend now.
He might be our new best friend. Sorry, Chandler. So much fun. I mean, we literally were trapped in a train
Compartment.
box for 8 hours. We just talked about anything and everything. We're gonna go grab a drink with them. Time to go party. Okay, apparently this is a Hungarian breakfast. Shelby got an omelet.
Well, no, I ordered muesli. He asked if I wanted an omelet. I said no, muesli. And he brought me croissants.
Well, that's
good,
a
I
good
like
trade-off,
croissants.
I guess.
I like croissants.
There's Omar and his friends. I hope they like us. We have just finished our day at the spa. Such a cool experience. If you are in Budapest or anywhere that has a nice spa, you should definitely check it out.
But we are going to go to a different spa tomorrow that's more like well known and kind of iconic for Budapest. So we'll update on here and give our thoughts on both and like compare and contrast them for you guys.
And see which one we liked better. Oh man, there's nothing like a bunch of areas with hot water. Time for some schnitzel. Wow.
It's a big schnitzel.
So big.
Got some goulash soup.
No, ragazzi.
Yes, man.
We introduced Omar and his friends to the glorious chimney cake, or as they call it in Prague, turtleneck. Then we walked along the main fashion street until the Sicilians saw a place they had to visit, the Hard Rock Cafe. That was quite a day.
An incredible day. With our new Sicilian friends. I kind of pictured the trip being a lot of this. Being like, oh, I'm gonna meet these new people in like this new place. And
But things
we're gonna become friends. And then I'm gonna know people in those countries. And like that hasn't really happened at all this trip. But like this is the fulfillment of that.
Yeah.
It's hard to put into words. I need to think about it more. But I'm very grateful and excited to be friends with them. We stayed up late and went to Hard Rock Cafe, Budapest.
That was not our choice. Don't hold it against us. That was their choice.
But we had a great time. It was awesome.
To be fair, it was the first Hard Rock we've been to in Europe, so
Yes.
we've held off pretty long.
And now we are going to have breakfast with our friends at a cafe.
They leave later today.
Alright, I think we've arrived.
Here we go. And with that, we said arrivederci to our new friends and made our way to the second bathhouse on our itinerary. This is actually the largest medicinal bath in Budapest, and it's one of the largest in all of Europe. Its water is supplied by 2 thermal springs, and although it was built as recently as 1913, it has such an ornate and historical design. It's so beautiful.
A successful day at the spa. I think the experience of the spa itself was not as cool as the first one.
Well, I think the first one was more modern and like, I don't know, more of like a modern day spa and like very high quality everything, very well put together. This one was more like historical, I think. I'll have to research maybe some of the actual like, historical facts, but
epic building. We are on our way to a night boat cruise.
the Danube.
On the
That's what you think
Danube.
it's called. I booked it through TripAdvisor, I think, or maybe it was Biter. It was one of those, and it was like $12 a person. The river and all of the sites along it are supposed to be really beautiful at night, all lit up. That's the Hungarian Parliament building.
Every old building in Hungary is the Hungarian Parliament building.
No, it's just this one.
Are you sure?
It's just this one. I'm sure.
What do you think of Prague architecture?
This is Budapest.
Our cruise has come to an end.
Because it was about an hour total, but I feel like the actual sightseeing was a little shorter because they took a while to pull back into the port and pull out of the port. But the welcome drink was nice. I didn't anticipate that, so that was cool.
On a scale of 1 to 10, what did you think? Worth doing? Not worth doing?
No, it was worth doing. I think I'd probably give it a solid 7 or 8.
Okay.
I feel like
Probably like a 6.5 or a 7 for me.
okay.
It was very relaxing, but for $12 you went in a big oval.
Okay, but you do get a drink too, so that's part of the money
Got
thing.
some champagne.
But I do agree, the actual route isn't really that impressive.
There's definitely some cool buildings, but
Sure.
yeah, I think if you were gonna do a river cruise kind of thing, maybe spending more money on a dinner would be really cool.
Well, we looked into that, but it was a little expensive. It was like $50
It's like $50
a person.
But if you're gonna do something nice on a vacation,
Yes. If that's
that
your
feels like a
splurge.
good sense of you accomplished something on it, and you also get to see a beautiful river. Just ate our yummy breakfast.
Matt's new favorite
Ugh,
breakfast.
Man,
It's literally
every day I'm just
eggs
gonna
and
have 2
toast.
sausages, 2 fried eggs, some toast, some Tommy
for sure.
mayo. So good, so good.
It's literally just like a breakfast combo, and he's obsessed.
We're gonna head to the Budapest Castle. It's strange because public transit's really good here, but also it doesn't take that long to walk everywhere. It takes an extra 10 minutes.
The transit times are pretty similar to the walking times, so we're like, well, might as well just walk.
Well, we find ourselves in a bit of a predicament. We were originally supposed to cross this bridge right here, but it's under construction, and so we need to find a different, yes, Apple Maps did us dirty, one of the few times that it has, and now we have to figure out a different bridge to walk over to get to the castle, which is over there, which you can almost not see because of the fog. So we figured out the plan. We're gonna take the bus over there. It's like a 20-minute bus ride or something. And the bus is pretty cheap. I think it's like $1 for 2 people. So
Yeah, I think really
not bad.
all of the transit here is the same price, which is kind of interesting. And it's all through this app, Budapest Go. And you just buy a ticket, and then when you get on either the metro, the bus, the tram, you scan a code so that it kind of validates the ticket so that you can't use it again. You don't have to pay a different price based on the mode of transportation. It's all the same.
The Buda Castle was originally built in the 11th century, but most of the architecture you see now is from the mid-1700s. Parts of it were also destroyed during World War II and rebuilt shortly after.
Did you just separate in that? The one brick.
the one brick that's missing. Well, it's not that bad. We're walking on some walls.
What number, like, castle walls is this that we've walked on this?
At least
Like it's
three
like
or 4.
I think it's 3.
I didn't realize that so much of the palace area had been destroyed, and so a lot of the buildings are getting remade in the original way. Shelby is getting sidetracked by so many ornaments. Anyway, I thought it was really interesting that a lot of stuff is just getting remade, but with like new materials and stuff. So it's kind of cool. I think eventually will be a lot of the original buildings, but they'll be like brand new, which is cool. Wow. Look at that roof. Looks like something out of Frozen.
According to tradition, the original church at this site was founded by Saint Stephen himself, the first king of Hungary, in 1015. Fisherman's Bastion includes 7 stone towers, each one symbolizing one of the 7 chieftains who founded Hungary back in 895. Although they were later reconstructed, the original walls were built in the 1700s, and they're believed to have been guarded by the Guild of Fishermen living under the walls in the so-called Fish Town on the Danube. Just saw the Trevi Fountain of Budapest. I don't know what it was actually called, but it totally reminded us of the Trevi Fountain in Rome.
Don't ever touch me with that hand again. Good old Ron. Just ran into Ronald Reagan. And now we are on our way to the Parliament building.
It may look ancient, but the Hungarian Parliament building was actually completed as recently as 1904, and it's currently the largest building in all of Hungary. So we're here at the Shoe Memorial on the Danube. It's a World War II memorial, basically, for, I researched it a little bit, but hopefully I don't get anything wrong, but from what I remember, they would like line up a lot of Jews along the river and like just shoot them where they were standing so that their bodies would like fall into the river and float away. And so this artist created a memorial for them using like iron shoes.
We're both pretty exhausted, so we're gonna try to find an ornament and then make our way back.
We're here at the end of, middle of November, and things are just getting set up.
For the Christmas markets.
Or even sit.
Ready to go ice skating?
I'm so ready to go ice skating.
Shelby is going to test out her skating skills once again.
It's been like 4 months. The City Park Ice Rink first opened in 1870, and it still holds the title of largest ice rink in all of Europe.
have a good time?
I did. Ah, thank you. I love you. This just opened up. We're here in November. It's November 17th or something. It just opened, so we were lucky to be here for this. Usually, I think it's part of the lake that goes through here, which is pretty neat. So usually, I think in the summer you can like rent boats and stuff. So there's always something to do here. But it was a ton of fun. I feel like the ice was a little rough. Like it felt kind of like I was skating on like cement or like a roller hockey rink or
Ice
something.
snob. Now we're gonna go check out a castle. Now this is a pretty epic area.
This almost feels kind of like Central Park a little bit to me.
A little bit, yeah.
Just like the leaves and the river running through it and all the bridges. Not necessarily the big castle.
All the vines on the building.
Yeah.
I think it would be really pretty in the sunlight and stuff, but it's really...
I feel like the colors really suit it for this temperature though.
If you ever find yourself in Hungary, check out the Hungarian Agricultural
It has a
Museum.
name. Well, but the actual area has a name. Let's see. Let's see here.
Why are you here? Random? Are you happy you got your pretzel?
I mean, I haven't eaten it yet, but it's so big.
As big as your face.
It was a rainy day and we had yet to visit a Hungarian museum, so we headed to the Museum of Fine Arts at Heroes Square. This eclectic neoclassical style building was constructed around 1906 and it features more than 100,000 art pieces. It also has a ton of art from other countries as well, not only from Hungary.
Well, we just got done with the Fine Arts Museum and it was very lovely, nice and warm.
It was. I would recommend it.
You should definitely check it out.
What was neat was that it had so much artwork and sculptures from other countries. It wasn't just Hungarian art. There was a lot of Italian and Netherlands and Spain.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was really neat.
But it's raining now and it's cold, so I'm probably gonna put the camera away. We're gonna head back to the apartment.
Jump on the metro.
Sleepy. It's our last full day in Budapest before we hop on a train and head to Vienna for the week.
To an even colder place.
I know. And so we are kind of biding our time before we need to get on the train around 3-ish. How excited you are about Christmas markets.
I'm so happy right now. If this was at home, I'd probably be mad because it's not Thanksgiving yet. But here, they don't have Thanksgiving, so I don't feel any sort of remorse.
Now that's a lot of people in line to go see the church. You ready to see a big basilica?
I'm ready to be inside.
Yeah, it's getting chilly.
I could be convinced to have some mulled wine pretty soon. St. Stephen's Basilica is named in honor of Stephen, the first king of Hungary. The site was originally home to a theater in the 18th century, before being reconstructed into a cathedral in 1905. It's now the most important church building in all of Hungary, and you can even see King Stephen's hand preserved in a reliquary inside the building. Honestly, we weren't really sure what to expect from Budapest. But as soon as we immersed ourselves in the culture and discovered what made Hungarians so proud of their capital city, it was much harder to leave and venture on to our next destination. And thanks to our new Sicilian friends, our time in Budapest will always hold a special place in our memories. Join us on our next adventure in Vienna. See what made these Christmas markets our favorite ones that we visited. We'll also introduce you to our Slovakian pal, Adam. Take you around some of the most prestigious landmarks of the city. And get a taste of the Viennese culture. Make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss out.